So now we're going to think about top tips to help your child's transition back to school. Things we need to consider. Ensuring that structure and routines to their day in the home environment are maintained. The visual schedules that I've shown you will help your child understand the new structure of their daily routine at home and their transition back to school. It is appropriate to include limited screen time within the daily schedule, but be sure to provide transition warnings and visual countdowns when transitioning from highly preferred activities. Try re-establishing daily routines that were embedded pre-COVID-19 restrictions, such as waking routines, eating, study routines, exercise, bedtime, play routines. Try to re-establish expectations for your child's learning and engagement. It's really important that they understand that although they've been learning at home lots of different and valuable things, they will be going back to school to continue with their more formalised learning. Ensure that you are always available for your child. It is really hard to be a working parent or a stay-at-home parent and have your child at home rather than at school. It's busy, it's stressful, but it's so important to maintain those effective communication systems. It's also important to normalise worries and anxieties. Assure your child, reassure them that it's okay to feel anxious during this time, but this is what they can do about it. Support their emotional well-being by ensuring they have opportunities to communicate how they are feeling. Acknowledge strong feelings they have. Support them in understanding how they're feeling and how they can regulate and manage these negative emotions. Continue to encourage virtual contact and learning with the school environment. Show your child pictures of the school on the internet. All schools have a website. Do you have a booklet or a brochure about the school you can keep looking at? On school websites, they've often got pictures of staff, pictures of other children, and pictures of daily life in school. Encourage but monitor your child's communication with familiar peers from school to ensure that those friendships still go on even when they're not in school. We've talked a lot about preparing in advance for transitions. Use visual structure. Do prepare your child. Aid that transition to school by keeping the school in mind. This is all about having pictures of the school, having access of the school all around in the home. It can be that you occasionally drive by the school, just as a reminder that school's there. It could be that you look at school's website. It could be that you just drop conversations around school into your communication with your child. It's about ensuring that school is kept in their mind. Think about using social stories, social articles and social scripts similar to those I've shared with you today. Certainly use visuals to prepare your child for that transition back to school. It is so important, not just around their daily planning, but actually, do they have photographs of who their teacher's going to be? What staff will be at the school when they return? They may be different. Do they have a key person of trust that's going to remain the same or be different? How about classrooms? How are they going to look? They're going to be zoned off. Playgrounds will certainly be zoned off in order to accommodate social bubbles. Continue to ensure that the transference from home to school is there. Ensure that those familiar routines, both in home and in school, are embedded. This is so important for your child. And probably most importantly, reassure your child that things should get better. They will get better, and that normality will return very soon. Some more top tips to help your child's transition back to school. Here I've included some useful websites and videos for you to have a look at. These are excellent. and they are highly appropriate for all children of all ages. Some of them might be better for children who are older and will understand things a little easier than our younger children who may be more reliant on cartoon and visual representation. Have a look through and see what you think.